Wally stared at me like he was waiting for me to pick up the phone.
I know some of y'all fangirls and maybe even fanboys would rush that phone immediately you see Wally at the end of your bed. Wally, take me, daddy, please. I know, I seen some crazy art, bro. Lens, I'm talking about you on Instagram. I seen you put some crazy stuff on your story. Yeah, I know. Some of y'all gonna be reaching for that. Y'all gonna that's the best room in your life, for real. Welcome everyone back to another reaction video. So today we have a thing we're gonna be exploring today called Welcome Home. I always wanted to check this out in my own little video, but I didn't think I'd be able to make it turn into a reaction because they, game theorists, have made their own video about this topic, and we're gonna see and explore this Welcome Home through their eyes, I presume. And maybe we'll do a deeper dive, but I think they're gonna dive deep enough for us. Let's see what the heck Welcome Home is all about today. And Game Theory answered the call Welcome Home, uploaded by the Game Theorist video. Link down in the description to go check them out, guys. Let it begin. Don't leave a like. Let's do it. This is the first Game Theory video I can actually fathom to react to. I mean, I just end up being quiet and taking in all the knowledge, so I never upload the reaction, because why would I upload a reaction when I'm straight quiet, right? Where's the reaction in that? Why the freak is that blood? That voice sounds dope, though. Why is that blood coming out of that phone there? You know I'm there? Okay.
Let me in.
Okay, alright, hey. If you want to get in, the cheeks is open. I mean, the door's open to the house so you can come in and get a snack.
Hello, Internet! Welcome to Game Theory, the show that thinks that you are just the most. And I am just the most excited because after 3 long months, we finally have ourselves an update to Welcome Home, the retro website that's brimming with beautiful artwork and sinister secrets.
Shout out to Rice for letting me really figure out about this and be encouraged to, check it out, by the way. They taught me about this website.
With beautiful artwork and sinister secret. Julie, the clumsy Poppy, the rambunctious Sally, the reliable Eddie, the friendly Howdy, the grumpy
Dang, they got a lot of characters.
Wise Barnaby, and of course, the lead, Wally Darling.
Oh, snap, it was Blue's Clues back there.
Bob Ross and Elmo into a blender. It would eventually disappear from the airwaves, with the only remains being gathered up and put back together on this very site.
Yo!
With the only
That's low-key creepy, bro. That's low-key creepy, bro. Look at that. That man holding that junk like that. I mean, I guess they got multiple arms, but it looked like he had his feet up on the desk, bro. Like a psychopath, just using his grippers to grip that bag right there and just shove stuff in it.
This very site by a group known as the Welcome Home Restoration Project. But of course,
weird-looking
like
toes,
most things that you find on the internet, not everything is as it first appears. In my last video, I went through the website and uncovered its many secrets, from messages hiding inside of Wally's drawings to hidden images that revealed Welcome Home to be a cult, with several images showing Wally in a position of power as the cult's leader, all built to worship some Cthulhu-like entity, the home.
Bro, that lightning strike hit at the perfect time in this gosh dang video, bro. I thought that was a sound effect. I was like, that sounded way too freaking real, bro. Oh my, okay, I'm scared, bro. What the heck? Yo, is this website real, bro? Is this actually cursed? Am I getting cursed right now? What was that timing? I'm kind of scared. Should we watch the video? Let's continue.
Itself,
Wally's
sentient house. In that video,
what the heck is going on? Yeah, I'm kind of worried now.
Reawaken Home, sending the restoration project all these. But soon after my theory came out, the website went dark, disappeared completely. That was until July, when the Welcome Home website sprung back to life with a massive update. And I do mean
Someone's dragging something. That's not lightning. Someone's dragging something. They gotta be.
Giant eyes watching our every move. Those eyes belong to Wally. Now he's watching us more closely than ever. But the joke's on you, Wally. I've already dug through every corner of this thing, and I know exactly how you plan to gather more followers. I also know that—
So it's like a creepypasta website almost at this point, right?
One of your precious flock, one of your puppet friends there,
New age creepypasta,
in the wings to betray you. So join us, loyal theorists. Join us. 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 Join
Okay, I'm joining.
As we-
I'm joining up. I'm queuing up for the lobby.
Puppet, and I was wrong. The most exciting thing on there was the merch. Merch that was almost
Dang.
as exciting as our new merch over on Theory. which includes
You
a
son of a
color-changing
gun.
t-shirt
You son of a
activated by
gun.
Bobby
Hey, we react to
King
your video
Theory
though, so you know what I'm saying? I
leggings
shout
with
out, you know what I'm
sleeve
saying?
type
What's
in the
up, what's
front
up?
pocket,
That
and
looks
of course,
good.
the villainous
Those
rope
pants
and
are very
jacket. If you
useful
want
as
items that
from
are
what I
really
know.
hot, well then
I don't
check
use
out
them
the
obviously,
Heat
but
Map
like,
collection because
I'd
when
imagine,
nerds and
right?
we decided that thermal imaging
Because girls
patterns
always be having like pants that, you know, don't have pockets. So like, y'all need some pockets, but y'all gotta hold y'all's phone. Y'all can't be holding them down or putting them down on the side anywhere, bro.
would be
Also, I think these should be more secure because they got that thing just on display. You feel me? Like your phone just on display right now. That's an easy pickpocket, bro. That's an easy pickpocket. We needed it to be have like a folder you can conceal it as well. You know what I'm saying?
typing in a phone pocket. Available right now via the link down in the description or on screen right now. So go ahead, click them, and grab them before they sell out. I promise you, you won't be indoctrinated into a cult.
We're gonna play
if
this
you
whole
touch
segment
them.
right
I
here, bro.
promise.
No cut edits,
I
bro.
promise. No,
Yeah, give 'em
something
love.
had to be off on this
There we go.
website. The main thing on the page was a short interview with the mysterious museum curator, simply known as the Question Answerer. Clicked anything and everything on the screen, and sure enough, my gut and brute force was right. There was actually something hidden here on the page. Clicking again takes us to a blank guest area that requests a password. According to the notebook, the code is going to be 5 letters. And go figure, those worksheets from the exhibition also have 5 questions, with each
Yep.
answer being one of the residents of home, lining up
Okay.
with the keys on the
Then you
safe.
put it-
Who's the
okay.
funniest neighbor? Has to be the residential jokester Barnaby. Who shines brighter than any star? Sally Starlet. Who's the biggest chicken? Our knockoff Big Bird, Poppy. Which neighbor speaks to
Nice.
flowers? According to the character profiles, it's Julie. And who's your best friend? Well, that one there has to be our main character, Wally. And if we
Wally.
take the first letter from each answer, B, S, P, J, and W, and type all that in, we're rewarded with the staff-only page. And before I show it to you, let me just say that there is so much going on here, it is gonna burst your theorist brain. The page isn't
Oh,
like anything you've
shoot.
seen before. There's a bunch of text, but it's all at strange angles. The title's been copied so many times it's almost illegible. There's even some redacted text thrown in here for good measure. There's also a new group of photos that don't seem nearly as upbeat as the main site. And there we have it, my bloody walls. I can finally rest easy. But really, the image that grabbed my eye
My bloody walls sound crazy. That sounds like a time of the month for some
here
people.
was this one. An image of art supplies with a couple of no touching signs sticking out of the box. Hey, you don't tell me what I do or do not do sign. But in all seriousness, look at the note that's sitting on top of the pile of latex gloves. Put on gloves before handling any art. Call me if we run out. Those signs
Look at that
there
lighting
aren't for
again. It's just setting the
visitors, they're for
atmosphere.
the staff, and it's important.
Thanks, Mother
you're not just
Nature.
writing 4 exclamation
Co-starring in
points
the
there
video.
for no reason. The artwork is being delivered like this, and whatever's on it is not good for you. It seems connected to this line of secret text from the website's original FAQ page. Quote, when I unwrapped the first letter, I felt it. I heard it. Open, open, open. I want it out. I'm going to get it out. It's not just
Felt
making
it and
people
heard
sick,
it.
it's literally giving Wally an entry point. Seems that once you touch the paint, he can speak to you, indoctrinate you, brainwash you. In fact, it now appears to be happening to someone on the staff-only page. Here's the quote.
I had a dream when I began working on the Playfellow
Great voice switch for that. Great voice switch.
exhibition.
On the staff-only page. Here's the quote.
Say that
I
again.
had a dream when I began working on the Playfellow exhibition. Wally, darling, was sitting at the foot of my bed with a rotary phone in front of him, ringing away. It looked just like the little toy phone we were restoring for the exhibit. It kept ringing. Wally stared at me like he was waiting for me to pick up the phone.
I know some of y'all fangirls and maybe even fanboys would rush that phone immediately. You see Wally at the end of your bed. Wally, take me, daddy, please. I know. I seen some crazy art, bro. Lens, I'm talking about you on Instagram. I seen you put some crazy stuff on your story. Yeah. I know. Some of y'all gonna be reaching for that. Y'all gonna that's the best room in your life, for real.
Unblinking, the phone ringing and ringing. I couldn't move. I couldn't figure out how to move and pick up the phone. He kept waiting. I couldn't pick up the phone. I keep getting phone calls now, or at least
That's
I
kinda hot.
assume
I ain't gonna
that's what's
lie.
happening. I keep
Nah,
hearing it ringing all
I ain't gonna like it
day
like that. It's kinda hot.
sometimes. I check my phone, and there's no new messages.
The writer is being driven mad by the same substance, hearing the call of Wally and his cult of home. Just like you should be hearing the call, my call, of hitting that subscribe button. Just click the button to answer the phone in the next 5 seconds to make that ringing stop. Please.
This actually works. I'm
Please
gonna
make the
subscribe
ringing
now.
stop.
Oh wait, I'm already subscribed.
Thanks. The note goes on to talk about how they tore up the workspace to find the ringing, and that they poured over every recovery the Welcome Home Restoration Project has given me access to. They seem to be playing a much more important role in the story, especially as it was their quote that led us to the staff page in the first place. The QA has been the one handling the artifacts. They've been getting everything set up, and in so doing, they've fallen victim to Wally's trap. What they've also done is tell us where we need to look next to keep our quest going. The question and answer keeps referring to a telephone that
Whoa! So the curator is infected, and so now he's trying to give people signs to, you know what I'm saying, also figure out what he was trying to figure out. Okay, I like that. I like that. So we can finish the job for him, right? Because eventually he's gonna be infected fully, and you know, whatever is gonna happen. I'm sure in due time, more updates on the website. We're gonna see the curator writing stuff down is gonna be like more corrupted and whatnot since he's affected, right? Long ads, bro. We gotta skip the last one.
One that they can
back.
hear, but they
Gotta skip that
dismissed
last
the
ad.
toy
The
phone in
motherfucker's
exhibit.
long, the
Quote, all
motherfucker.
that was there were the toys for the exhibit, and obviously those couldn't be ringing. The merchandise page is full of holiday cards, vinyl records, cereals, and coloring books. But the biggest and most important thing they present to us right at the top of the page is the rotary phone. In fact, you can actually interact with this toy on the website. Pressing the buttons allows you to hear responses from the colorful cast of Welcome Home, just as you'd expect from a similar phone toy. Except something isn't quite adding up. The box tells us that there should be 16 built-in conversations in this thing, but that's spread across 10 buttons, 2 of which seem to be missing, and with 1 that's actively glitching. The remaining 7 only have 1 response, and they don't even remotely match what's said on the box.
Hello, this is Frank Frankly speaking. Are you there?
Which means that whatever phone they
Perfect
have
voice acting.
is not the phone that we see on the box. Additionally, the Wally button doesn't have a play function. The website says his button has a glitch and has been taken offline. But as with most things involving Wally, things aren't exactly as they seem. If you click on the button anyway, you can definitely hear Wally's dialogue, but while all the others are responding awkwardly to a prank phone call, Wally's is a bit...
What does he do? What does he do?
Hello. Ha, ha, ha. I'm only kidding. I know you're there. Did you like my joke? I think you were going to say yes.
Dang, this is what Wally sounds like, bro. Man, I was hoping he had like more of a deep voice, man. Really seduce me and whatnot, bro. This man kind of just creepy in general, bro.
It isn't an innocent pre-recorded
He
conversation.
sound like a Spider-Man
This
villain
is
that was a nerd
targeted,
growing
and
up.
it's
You know what I'm
creepy.
saying?
Well,
Until you hear me again, keep your smile merry and always know that I love you very
Aww.
much.
Thanks, man.
he's planning something big.
Hey,
He
thanks,
uses
man.
followers to keep up
Hey, I appreciate
appearances
that.
until the time's
He's
right.
pretty
this
nice.
toy allows Wally to speak to his new followers directly, a shepherd to his
Okay.
flock, informing them of the work that's still to come. And while what he has in store is still unknown, he's still finding ways of keeping us busy. Before this update,
What's to
one of the
come, though?
ways
Like,
Wally
what is he trying to
communicated
do?
us
Like,
was
world
through
domination with the
drawings and a
infection
guest
or
book.
something?
By opening those
Make
up in a
everyone in
separate
his cult,
tab,
I
you'd
guess?
find hidden messages like, I can hear you, neighbor.
Once everyone's in his cult, though, like, what does he do then? You feel me? Like, what's the next step? You have everyone in cult. What now?
Unsettling to be sure, but now he's back at it again. Only this time he's doing it across the entire website. When you visit certain pages, you'll watch as Wally begins to draw something on the page before your very eyes. Clicking on each of these newly formed drawings takes you to an audio file, each one directly from Wally.
We've looked into each other's eyes so many times.
Yo!
At me now.
Once you find all the audio
Yo, that is fire, right? That actually got me kind of scared too, because like on the pages you see Wally's eyes everywhere, right? He's like, we've been looking to each other's eyes a lot here, bro. And there's even the eyes right there, right? Boom, boom, boom.
audio files,
boom.
you can actually start to see a pattern. The
And then
pages the
boom,
files are
kinda
from
like
all
right
have
there.
single word titles, like soon, I, and neighbor. At first, this might seem random, but if you try to rearrange them, you can form the sentence, I will help you understand, neighbor. I will find a way soon. Which is super cool on its own, but it doesn't even
That
stop
is-
there. Because when you play the audio clips in the same order, they create
You're so still. What are you doing? What are you waiting for? To hear me again? Ha ha ha.
What the
I
heck?
think that means you
You're
can
so still makes
hear
it
me
sound. Him saying you're so still makes it feel like he's looking at us while we're sleeping and just whispering to us, bro, in our ear. It's so
Can't
creepy.
you see me? That's okay if you can't. Don't worry.
Oh my God.
I know you're there. You
Oh my
know
God.
I'm here too. I will talk to you. Why won't you answer me, neighbor? Why can't I hear you? You know me. you do, please?
Imagine you hear this on your gosh dang phone when, you know, it goes to that voicemail
This
thing and it plays it
conversation
out
feels
loud.
like it's someone he's already
One voicemail
converted, someone
from
who's waiting to
Wally.
hear from him again, who desires to be a part of home. So, who's
My
he talking to?
God.
Well, it matches quite nicely with the note left behind by the question answerer on the staff-only page.
Wally stared at me like he was waiting for me to pick up the phone.
What are you waiting for? To hear me again? Ha ha ha.
I couldn't move. I couldn't figure out
That
how
laugh.
to move and pick up the phone.
You're so still. What?
That makes a lot of sense. That audio makes a lot of sense. You know, I said he was laying in his bed. That's what they're alluding to right now, of course.
I'm closing that guest book. I'm not playing this game anymore. The ringing is enough. It's a reluctant follower. It's the question answerer. These eyes everywhere across the site will allow Wally to see into the real world and will help him interact with people on the other side. The
Yeah.
bad news is, it's working, as we see all over the behind-the-scenes photos on the staff-only page. One of the notes...
I can see so many cool ways where this website goes, bro, for people interacting with it, like pretty much essentially playing the game, bro. Like you end up being one of these people that Wally has, you know what I'm saying, lured into his grasp at the end of the website, you know, of its run. I can see so many things happening, bro. This is so nice.
The puppet has become the master. However, while it might be easy to jump on the whole Wally's evil bandwagon, I believe
True.
that he may actually be just as much of a puppet as anyone else in this thing. In the last theory, I mentioned that there were two signatures from Wally in the guest book. One that looked normal, you're looking for me, silly, silly, and another that felt a bit more chaotic, you won't write back. This led me to believe that there may be two versions
What is that pose, bro? What the freak is that pose, bro? What in the world is that? Why he bent over like that? Why he doing all that right there, bro?
Wally wandering around. One
That
good,
pose is
one
not
evil.
it, my
This
boy.
update
I don't know who
seems-
gave you. I don't know who was taking the picture of you, Wally, when you told him to take the snapshot, and who gave you that pose. But that pose is not it, my boy. That pose is not it. You look like somebody sneak up behind you. You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
In the email that was sent to WHRP that talks about the substance
that boy look
causing
like he
nausea,
active. You
dizziness, and
ready?
fatigue, we find a
Go
note
ahead,
that
take what's yours,
says-
daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like what?
It is thanks to you, neighbor, that I can see, but it is still, I can't see.
Wally being
what?
able to see or not see is one of the big recurring phrases across the website. So how come he suddenly breaks mid-conversation and then all of a sudden is struggling to speak and says that he can't see anything? Maybe it's not that there are two Wallys, but rather one Wally with two different sides inside of him. Eyes have always been used to represent Wally, but they've often been accompanied by spirals. We see them throughout the blacklight images, but there
I mean, yeah, because it's like
is to represent
there's one regular eye right there where it says "Who are you?" and then there's one like obscured eye that probably can't make out an image, right? Is what they're
Wally,
gonna
but
do.
they've often been accompanied by spirals. We
talking
see
about in
them
that
throughout the
blue image
blacklight
right there.
images, but there was also a spiral beneath home on the old websites. Well, if we look at that spiral now, it's grown, it's bigger, and now there's an eye inside of that spiral. The So Below page now reveals a spiral that, when clicked, gives us a recording of home talking in noise. Those noises can actually be translated from Morse code to say hello. Spirals are the signature of home. Eyes are the signature for Wally. And now they're becoming
like this
one and
illusion
the
they're doing
same.
here.
They're mixing with each other. Home is controlling Wally. On page 6 of the guest book,
Huh?
you see Wally's written his name, but if you open the image in a new tab, the image is called Our Name. R, as in plural ownership.
What?
Two beings inhabiting one body. Wally and Home, which explains why Wally contradicts himself mid-sentence. It's his good half, his real half, fighting back, trapped inside his own body, unable to see, barely able to communicate. But with what time he has, he's begging us to stay quiet, to not fall for Home's tricks. And he's not the only one that feels trapped here either. There appears to be someone else onto Wally's schemes, someone who's working from the inside, undercover, trying to track down the cult's behavior and bring the whole operation down. And that, my friends, is gonna have to wait till next time. I know, I'm sorry,
Okay.
this is such a huge update, I haven't even gotten a
All
chance
right.
to talk about the bugs crawling across the site, or the weird videos of rotten fruit that you can find. Yeah, this thing starts getting real weird from this point forward, so make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the follow-up theory when it comes out in about a week or two, I would say. One last reminder to check
Week or
out the
two.
latest theoryware, which is just the most.
All right,
and
guys,
as
I
always,
mean-
in the meantime, remember, it's just a theory. A
Game theory.
Thanks for watching. And hey, if you want to check out our first video on
All right,
Welcome
guys.
Home, rub up on that video you see on screen left.
Well, that was interesting. I'm trying to get everything together because I thought the guy that was working on the inside was the Exhibition A guy, but then again, he got corrupted, so like, I guess he's going out and there's another guy in there that's working on the inside, or was he just gonna say the exhibition guy and then talk about more about them? I kind of misthought some things here, but that's what you guys are here for. Let me know down in the comments below what I missed, man. This is very dope. This is like kind of honestly my first introduction to analog horror, and I'm loving it. It's cool, man. It's not something I probably would have the patience to go through and figure out, to be honest. I'm not gonna, because you know this junk takes like hours and hours to figure out, you know what I'm saying? You know, going through every single thing in a website, and, you know, putting the pieces together. It's cool. It's like a detective game. But me personally, that detective game is way too long, bro, and I'm just not gonna give it a time of day. I ain't gonna lie to you. But knowing what I know now, this is dope. I like it. I respect it, bro. And anyone who goes through these endeavors to figure out things about Welcome Home, I respect you, for real, bro. This is amazing to find out, this making the witness. I was a little disappointed by WALLY'S voice there. I thought he would have sounded, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? I gotta explain it. You know what I thought. But yeah, you know, besides that, this is dope, man. I'm looking forward to see where it goes on to next. If you guys want me to make this kind of like a series reaction to game theories things about this subject, I would definitely do that, bro. I'm interested in the story and in the lore and where it's gonna go. So leave a like for that if you guys want that. Subscribe if you're new. Notification, don't forget as well. I'll see you guys in the next one, bro. Keep it divine every day or night. And if you're from my channel, don't forget, link down in the description. Check out game theory, like, love, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe, yada yada. See you in the next one. Peace. If he showed me, I know they're dead.
You set me free. Will you take
What the frick was this?